Hey guys, how's it going? Daniel here. So a few days ago, I made a video sharing with you guys what's on my Apple Watch Series 4. So I talked about, of course, my favorite watch faces on the Series 4, what type of apps I like using on the Series 4, and my favorite complications for different type of watch faces. I'll post the link to that video in the description below so you guys go check it out later. And today I want to share with you guys why I use my Apple Watch Series 4 pretty much every single day. So let's begin. So my first reason, of course, is notification filtering. So what I mean by this is that I could decide what type of notifications are very important to me, and which ones I want to show up on the Apple Watch. And you could do this, of course, by just going on the Apple Watch app on your iPhone and then clicking which apps you want giving you notifications on your watch. And so I'm really picky, so I get a lot of emails. So the email one is turned off because I don't want my Apple Watch just to run out of batteries just because every like 5 minutes I'm receiving a new email. And so I get that one out, and because I don't want to get like every 5 minutes I get like a ping on my watch that there's a new email. So I choose which apps I want to receive emails from. So like I usually get, of course, Twitter is on. So whenever I get a notification from Twitter, it shows up on the watch. Of course, text message, phone calls, all that is very important. So I leave that one on. But yeah, and news stuff. I like, because I'm a big news guy. So apps like Business Insider, CNN, AP News, all those show up on my Apple Watch because I allow it to, and I give those priorities because I'm a big news guy and I want to know what's happening around me, and I want to stay up to date. Even while I'm working, I could quickly check. Oh, something happened. I could check that. I could check that news out later, whenever I have free time. And so yeah, notification filtering is a very important thing for me. So on the Apple Watch, that's the first thing I did when I got it, was just decide which apps I want to receive notifications from and which apps I don't want to receive notifications on. Next, of course, is quickly checking the weather. So it's a very simple feature, but I ride my bike every single day pretty much to work. I like taking walks outside. I just like being outside just to relax. So just seeing how the weather's gonna be throughout the day, or how hot it is, or how cold it is as well. I could just quickly check on my watch on my wrist right there without even having to open any app, just right there from the watch face. From my favorite weather app, Carrot Weather, of course. I could quickly see how the weather's going to be throughout the day. And so, yeah, it's just an awesome small little feature right there that you could just quickly see the weather. And so, yeah. Next, of course, is Siri. So, whenever I need to ask Siri a question, I don't have to take out my iPhone. I could just quickly ask from my Apple Watch anything that I needed to ask. So like at work, I usually do a lot of counting sometimes. So I'll quickly need some big math questions answers. So I'll ask it some questions of like what's one plus whatever, and so it will tell me the answer, and then I could just quickly write it on my piece of paper without me having to take out my iPhone and take out the calculator app. I could just ask Siri from my wrist, which is very cool and very efficient for me because I don't have to take out my iPhone and then just quickly tap. I could just quickly ask, and then it tells me the answer, and boom, I could quickly just write down the answer on the piece of paper of the inventories that I'm counting. So next, of course, is health. So Apple has finally found like their most important, their what they're focusing on the Apple Watch, of course, is health a lot. And so I'm very happy that finally Apple, of course, released the ECG feature here in Canada. So I have that one turned on now. I also have the other feature that they finally turned on here in Canada, where it detects, well, every I think 5 minutes it detects your heart rate, to see if there's any if there's anything wrong with your heart rate. So yeah, it's just an awesome feature that I have that turned on as well. But yeah, so health, very important for me. So whenever I'm biking, of course, to work or biking anywhere else, I just like seeing how my heart rate reacts to my bike trips, or from like with the heat and everything. And just seeing the rings pretty much close sometimes, even though it's very difficult to close my activity rings. I just like seeing that as well. So yeah, I just love having the health feature right there, and just seeing my heart rate pretty much throughout the day. I just want to see which days are really high up and which days or which hours are really high low my heart rate. So yeah, it's just an awesome feature right there, the health feature. So yeah, it's a very important feature for me, using the health feature on the Apple Watch. But yeah, very like cool features right there that the Apple Watch has. And next, of course, we have reminders. So it's another simple thing that I just love using, even though it's something that is not a big feature or anything like that, but it's a very important feature to me because I like to remember things a lot. Sometimes I forget, so that I don't forget, I like reminding myself of what I need to do. So like from reminding me to do the laundry, I could quickly ask Siri to remind me from the list to remind me to do the laundry when I get home, or to buy this, to remember to read something I saw on my phone and read it at home. Uh, Remind me if I have an idea for a YouTube video, I'll tell Siri, hey Siri, oops, we turned it on. Cancel.
For how long?
Cancel.
Okay, I won't set it.
There we go. I messed up right there. So yeah, I could just quickly ask Siri to remind me if I have a YouTube idea. I could quickly just ask it, and then it will remind me when I set the time and everything. When I get home or something, I'll have the idea there show up on my iPhone, and boom, I could quickly just start making my YouTube video. So yeah, it's a very important feature for me because I forget a lot of times, and so just having a reminders feature right there on my watch, so I'm able to be reminded about, is very important to me. And next and not least is not a software feature or anything like that, but it's watch bands. So Apple has some amazing watch bands. Sometimes they are very expensive. These watch bands that Apple sells, for like $80, I think Canadian, just to buy like the sport loops and all these stuff. And then of course, if you want the more high end loops, you can pay $200 for them at the Apple Store. But also third party support for these Apple bands. So I just like how there's a ton of support for these third parties. You could buy cheap sport loop bands on Amazon. And so yeah, it's just really cool. And yeah, it's one of the other main reasons why I just keep using my Apple Watch. The support for third party watch bands, if you don't want to pay a lot of money for the Apple bands, you could pay like $20 or $10 for a watch band, and so pretty much they always come out really good. Of course, sometimes I'm a very wary which watch bands I like to buy from Amazon, but usually I buy some from Nomad, which they make some amazing accessories for the Apple devices, and they have some great watch bands for the Apple Watch. So yeah, that's pretty much it for why I keep using my Apple Watch Series 4. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please tell me guys in the comments below why you guys use the Apple Watch every single day. And that's pretty much it guys. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as always if you guys want to keep up with the latest tech stuff. And that's it for now guys. And as always, I will see you guys later. Peace.